Hey there, and welcome to Investigrow. Grab a coffee, get comfortable. We're diving into smart money moves, personal growth, and what it really takes to build success. Let's get into it. In your 20s and 30s, life is full of changes, and many big decisions come into play. Career choices, relationships, marriage, having kids, these are all steps that significantly shape our future. But this period is also critical for managing our finances and securing our future. Many young people make financial mistakes during these years, and often, these mistakes lead to serious consequences later on. Today, we'll talk about some of these mistakes and how we can avoid them. First, let's talk about the temptation of raising our living standards. As our income increases, it's natural to notice that our spending tends to increase too. This is known as lifestyle inflation. Falling into this trap can make it difficult to truly benefit from an increase in your income. Instead of spending that extra money on things you don't need, you should be using it to invest in your future. Your income shouldn't just cover your needs. It should be part of your savings plan too. The easiest way to do this is by being patient and controlling your spending. For example, with a higher salary, it might be tempting to buy a luxury car or a bigger house. But instead, you could direct that increase in income towards savings or long-term investments. This way, years down the road, you could enjoy much more than just a fancy car or a large house. You could have financial independence, a secure future, and the freedom to live life on your terms. Another common mistake is delaying retirement savings. When you're young, retirement may seem far off, and saving for it can feel boring or irrelevant. But the earlier you start saving for retirement, the easier and more comfortable your later years will be. Small amounts of money saved early on can grow significantly over time, thanks to compound interest. If you don't start saving early, you might find yourself in a financial hole later on. By starting now, even with small contributions, you can build a much more secure future. Retirement isn't something that starts at a certain age. The more you save today, the more comfortable you'll be in the future. Saving for retirement doesn't mean you're giving up today's happiness. On the contrary, starting early will allow you to enjoy the future with much less worry and more freedom. Another mistake many people make is accumulating debt. Young people often take on credit card debt or loans with high interest rates. While this can offer some short-term comfort, it often leads to long-term financial stress. Debt limits your financial freedom. It's tempting to use debt for purchases, but it often ends up creating a bigger burden down the road. Instead of borrowing for everything, focus on saving before you buy. By avoiding debt, you'll enjoy the peace of mind that comes with a debt-free life. The thing is, many people make one or more of these mistakes, often without even realizing it. But the important thing is recognizing them and making changes before it's too late. Remember, the road to financial freedom is paved with small, deliberate steps. Start by setting a budget, tracking your spending, and making sure you save. Every little step you take today will bring you closer to a more secure tomorrow. Along with these, many of us struggle to set financial goals. Asking yourself, "Where do I want to be in 10 years?" might feel overwhelming. But having a clear answer to this question will help you define your goals and take the right steps toward them. The more clearly you can plan for your future, the easier it will be to make decisions that align with your objectives. Sticking to this plan will take you toward the future you want. Finally, creating good financial habits isn't just about managing money. It's about living a more peaceful and fulfilling life. When you manage your finances well, you reduce stress, stay focused on your goals, and gain true freedom. That's why avoiding these mistakes and taking action today is in your hands. Now is the perfect time to secure your financial future. Remember, every small step counts, and good financial habits can improve the rest of your life. The key is to start today. It might take time to see results, but once you're on the right track, every step brings you closer to your goal. And always keep in mind that wealth isn't just about money. A rich life comes from making the right choices, developing good habits, and taking solid steps toward financial independence.